All right, y'all, we back. It's the 404 Heelz. We get that weekly top 5 storylines of the week, and there are some bangers.
Oh, yeah.
We're not going to start with the obvious one. We're going to start with, are the Usos back to being a tag team? The ending of Raw had your boy, your doppelganger, Big Jim, coming out, saving his brother Jay. Looks like we might be getting WrestlePalooza, the Usos versus Bronson and Braun. How you feel?
It's definitely what's happening. It's definitely what's happening. The boy said, I can't do this without you.
I can't do this. They always make Jay look so weak, bro. They make this man look weaker than Solo's knees, man. Weak knees, baby.
Damn. Right? Because Jay is the emotional Uso. Everybody knows that. That's his passion, you know what I mean? But man, I'm excited, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get my favorite tag team, greatest tag team of all time, the Usos, connect back together. Yeah, I said it, bro. I'm gonna keep saying it. They're greatest tag team of all time. This is how I know they're so great. When you perform better as a tag team than an individual, that must mean you're a great damn tag team, bro.
Yeah.
It's like they operate with one brain. So when they're solo acts, they're half a brain. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to see Big Jim back in the fold. Hopefully, the Usos will bring the much needed injection of life into the tag division in the E. So
yeah, I was thinking,
cheers to that.
Can we get somehow by WrestlePalooza? Can we get the tag team belts involved in this match? Can we get it off the Judgment Day, JD and Finn Balor?
So okay, not for the Usos to have it though.
No,
I mean for the Usos to go on the WrestlePalooza to get it from Bronson. What you call them? The Braun brothers?
The Braun brothers.
So, shit, I mean, how would that happen, though? Because you got two heel teams. It's got to be a face to snatch it off just for the Bronson brothers to get it off.
Yeah, but I want to see it happen. I mean, you gotta just take it from Judgment Day. Maybe we have a little backstage segment between these two teams. They settle in the ring. The Brons just come out and wreck shop and crush JD and Finn Balor.
Unless we have a triple threat or four-way with both teams in it, and two face teams, two heel teams. Judgment Day, Braun brothers. Maybe we get a little bit of...
I don't even know.
Viking War Raiders?
No, stop.
I mean, just to have a face team in there. Just to have a face team in there.
I don't want the match ruined, bro. I don't want the match ruined. I don't want the match ruined.
You don't want them boys in there. Okay, well then. Other team that's out on Raw is either Alpha Academy or the New Day. That's how bad.
Just get the belts off. Just get the belts off Judgment Day. That's all I'm saying. Just get the belts off of them. They ain't even wrestling as a tag the last 2 weeks on Raw. They each had single matches.
That's true. How about we just have Adam Pearce go up to Judgment Day and be like, give me the damn titles. What for? And I'm going to put them back on them. That's what. Let's do that, bro. Let's go ahead.
Just give me the belts. Just give me the belts.
Just give me the belts.
Hand them over. But I'm glad to see the Usos back together. Is this going to be a long-term Uso run or a short-term Uso run?
I think it's going to be long-term because I think it's going to. I think the tag division, if I was WWE, I would drop one of those tag titles. Just have one tag titles and they can go on both brands. That would revitalize the tag division so much more. Yeah. Having two tag titles and each tag division being so depleted, it really doesn't make sense. It's really senseless, to be honest with
you. Yeah, for sure. All right, number 2 storyline, which this is what people thought I was going to start with, but I saved it for a second. Seth, Becky, Punk, AJ Lee, possibly. We don't know. There was a leak. This is a word on the street, but we'll bring it up right now. There was a leak by WWE Shop. Someone hit him up on Twitter and was like, something like, yo, am I going to get some new AJ Lee gear or do I just wear blah, blah, blah? And they're like, oh, we got you. With her return to the ring coming, we're going to release some AJ Lee merch. Bro, someone got fired. Somebody
is in the unemployment line. Yeah. Because they literally gave away the surprise.
Yeah.
You know. Oh man. But I mean, look, it's still gonna pop when her music hit, they still gonna pop for her. But I mean, we all knew this was coming.
That's what I'm saying. How big of a surprise is it where we're like, oh shit, AJ Lee's probably coming back? We knew it.
Yeah, we knew this was coming.
We knew it the second Becky gave CM Punk the nut shot. We're like, oh, AJ Lee's coming back instantly in all of our minds. But now we're upset at WWE Shop for being like, we're going to release some AJ Lee gear.
And then she got down paintbrushed that boy.
Bro. She smacked him like, what's her name did? Hangman Page. Marina Shafir. She smacked the shit out of Hangman.
Hey, bro, but wait a minute. Marina Shafir was trying to get those Stephanie McMahon slaps on that boy. Listen. Becky Lynch hit him with the damn E Honda on the chest too. Did you see that? I was like, good Lord.
Put her head in his chest. She was like, come on, motherfucker. Bro, I wanted CM Punk to GTS her so bad, bro. I wanted it to happen so bad. I was like, GTS her. He did.
You know it ain't gonna happen. You know WWE don't allow mixed action going on. Hopefully soon. There was rumors, word on the street, we might see a little bit more mixed action soon.
But is it going to be like the automatic tag where you have to tag in the opposite gender?
Sure, I don't know, man. I hope that it's more like segments like this. We'll get to see the men and women get physical with each other. You know what I mean? So
they talked about it a while ago with Rhea Ripley and Dirty Dom possibly having a match.
Right, it was supposed to be a match between them two, and they were supposed to get it on.
Yeah,
not that way in the ring.
Bring back Nia in the fucking Royal Rumble so she can get RKO.
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
But if it's not AJ Lee, who could it be that helps CM Punk? People are saying Rhea Ripley. I've seen that online. What if it's Rhea Ripley that comes out?
So it'll start a program between Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch going after the IC title?
I'm here for that.
And me too. See, this is what I wanted to say. Some people already thinking that the IC title is beneath Rhea Ripley. I say that is very, very asinine. The IC title is the next in line if you equate it to the men's titles behind the World Heavyweight Championship.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
And the IC title, it depends on who has the IC title too. And it's Becky Lynch. You know what I'm saying?
That's true. Would I be interested to see a Becky and Rhea feud for the IC title? Yeah. I think 100%. That would go. I think that would be, matter of fact, I think that would be the smart thing to do for business, to get Rhea away from the championship picture for a little bit. Let her focus on, the IC title. Mm-hmm. And plus, it's because Becky has it. Bro, you can't go wrong. I think it's a win-win for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
It gets Rhea out of that World Heavyweight Championship talk. Let Vicure and EO and possibly Asuka.
And that's my third storyline of the week right there, bro. We getting EO Sky, Stephanie Vicure, WrestlePalooza for the championship. Do you think that's fair? It's fair Stephanie gets it because she's the number one contender. That's fair. She won at Evolution. She gets the shot. Is it fair it's EO?
Okay, well, I ask you this. If not EO, then who else?
And I think it makes sense for both because EO was going to have the match with Naomi for the belt on Raw, but then, Big Jim handled his business and Naomi couldn't compete no more. So, I mean, it was the next two in line for the World Heavyweight Championship. I'm always going to say Rhea Ripley because I'm a huge Rhea Ripley fan. She deserves a belt all the time, every time, just like Roman deserves a belt whenever he wants an opportunity at the belt. I think Rhea has that status. The internet don't agree with me. The crowd agrees with me.
Well, I mean, in fandom, that makes a lot of sense, but just in storyline excitement, people gonna get bored of that shit, bro. It's like, it's the same damn story rehash, bro. Hey, so
I love
I'm saying, for storyline purposes, I think it would be a good idea to have Rhea chase the IC title. It's something fresh. And she's never rocked the IC title. So Rhea has a chance to be a Grand Slam champ. Add that to her resume.
Well, do you got to win? This is a big discussion with the women's titles. Do you now have to win the U.S. and the Intercontinental?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. So, you do. Bayley's not a Grand Slam champ no more?
No, she's not.
You went from they just take it away, bro. Or maybe you Grand Slam asterisk,
Nah, she's not a Grand Slam. She got to get that U.S. championships.
And the Intercontinental.
And the Intercontinental Championship, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That sucks.
They added more titles. You got to get it on the resume. And plus, that wouldn't be fair for the men to have to win all 4 titles to be Grand Slam. Well, all 4 of the single
all
titles,
4 and the tag,
the tag titles to be Grand Slam, and not for the women. Because the only thing you had to do was to win the 2 women championships in the women's tag teams, and you Grand Slam. But now you got to win the IC, and you got to win the U.S. championship just to make sure that you solidify yourself. So Roman needs to get that World Heavyweight Championship. Bayley needs those IC and that U.S. championship to become Grand Slam.
Yeah. Who do you think is the first woman to become a new Grand Slam, like the first modern day Grand Slam champion since we got both belts? It's looking like it could be Becky, because all she needs is a U.S. title, right?
Mm-hmm. It's going to be Becky.
She got tag team gold? She got tag team?
Yeah.
Becky?
She got tag team gold with...
She won it at WrestleMania. Yeah, with Lyra. Yeah. She was gifted it, but, she won it.
She sure was gifted it. Merry Christmas. There you go.
She held it for, a week and a half? A week?
Yeah, that's it.
It counts.
Yeah, it counts.
It counts. Yeah, so who you got winning in the EO, Stephanie, first jump? Do you think they give it to Stephanie, or is it too early?
Hell yeah, bro.
You think so?
Give it to Vicure. Hell yeah, man.
La Primera?
Yeah, La Primera. She ain't been on TV since '85, but yeah, she gonna be on there. You know what I'm saying? Her and Julia. Boy, what's going on, man? What is going on?
I don't know what they're doing with Julia. She's good. The crowd don't love her. I don't know why. I love her. She's a great wrestler. She is. She can go in the ring, but for some reason the crowd isn't. The thing is that she hasn't found her connection with the crowd. Yeah, she never wrestled in front of like the WWE crowd before. She's used to that. She's even talked about it in a podcast where she's like, I got so many more moves, but like I feel like she was saying that WWE is like holding her back a little bit. You know
Welcome to the E. Welcome to the E. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Hold on.
Yeah.
Put a little light in the situation.
Okay, there we go. Light it up.
Welcome to the E, man. Let me ask you this. I want to hear everybody who was hung and doing all that shit a couple of months ago when NXT had so-called, a lot of great women in the division. All right. Now, Julia was one of those people that was talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie Van Kier was the leader of those women. You know what I mean?
And Roxanne
Perez. And who was the fourth one? It was 4 of them now.
I mean, it was Cora Jade before they released her.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So, but now since they've been on the main roster, what happened?
I don't hear much where they at on the main roster. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, would Stephanie have beaten Naomi to win the World Heavyweight Championship?
I truly believe in my heart of heart that was the plan down the line.
Yeah.
I don't think Naomi would have lost this title no time soon. Maybe Survivor Series. Maybe they would have had a program started at Palooza. We going to Survivor Series. Stephanie Van Kier, Naomi. She drops it to Stephanie Van Kier, which I would have fucking sorely hated, bro. Like, I think Naomi should have carried that title into WrestleMania. She deserves it, man.
Man, there's so many options where that could have went, should have went. does she get a shot back right away when she gets back from having this little gym?
She needs to. As long as a little gym, a little gymette. One of them two. Yeah. She needs to, though, because I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Ever since Naomi sat down, bro, the women's division's been.
They just put it like they waited so long to even give us the answer. You know what I'm saying? They took 2 to 3 weeks to even tell us what's up with it.
I really believe when it's all said and done, we're gonna look back on this miniature run from Naomi, proceed with caution, and we're gonna be like, that was probably one of the best damn runs that was going in WWE in 2025, bro. Like,
just
that's
short.
How good she was captivating on TV, her promos, her matches, everything about her, bro. From her Twitter account, she was really embracing this role of proceed with caution. Ever since she left out the building, bro, man, you can tell it's like the air has been sucked out the women's division without Naomi. And again, that's not a knock on none of the women. That's just how good Naomi was to make me be like, damn, she made me look over there. You know what I'm saying?
It's booking. They're not booking it right.
Man, what you mean they're not? What?
Well, I'm just saying, like, they're not booking, like, when was the last time a banging women's match. Not the last 2 Raws. We've just been seeing Roxanne Perez and Raquel go out there in tag team matches. They're basically put all the weight of the women's division on these two. You kind of see this Asuka, Io Sky drama, and then Rhea's kind of involved. So I think we're getting Asuka versus Rhea pretty soon. Maybe at WrestlePalooza, or maybe the Raw or the Raw after WrestlePalooza, because you got to have something good on the post shows, you know.
See, and this is what I have a problem with. Like, if the booking goes like this, okay, Rhea, Asuka, get the upper hand on. I mean, Rhea gets the upper hand on Asuka. Asuka cheats to fucking beat Rhea. Io comes out here to confront, Asuka, what you doing and this and that. Asuka and them gets into some beef. Kyrie and Asuka beats down Io. Rhea steps in and saves Io. But I don't understand what is the point of that. Like, because Io and Rhea's been rivals for the longest time, bro. People forget that, they're friends. No, remember when Rhea was in Judgment Day? How her and Io was to go at it. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Now you're gonna sit here and break up, basically 3/5 of fucking Damage Control, aka the Kabuki Warriors. Like, that's what their faction is.
Yeah.
Just for her to team up with Rhea. Rhea don't need that shit, bro. Rhea don't need Io to team up with her. Io don't need Rhea. Io, I think, is better fit with the Kabuki Warriors and have them run a trios type of thing. Let Rhea be by herself. Let her be dolo solo. You know what I'm saying? She don't really need to be in caught into a tag. We already talked about it. Have her split off and have her go at it with Becky Lynch for the IC title. You know what I'm saying? I think that would be a great program. Becky, Rhea, IC title. After all this blows over with Division and Punk and AJ Lee, maybe, you know what I'm saying? After that blows over, I think that should be Becky's next program with Rhea, bro, for the IC title. I'm not really interested in this storyline with Rhea, friendship, and Asuka, blah, 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 blah. I'm just not, bro.
Bro, when they speak Japanese, bro, they sound so angry. And I know they probably are, but it's so funny, bro. I wish they would, put subtitles. Like, what the promo is? Put some subtitles in there for me. I don't know what they're saying. I don't speak Japanese.
But you know what? The Japanese sound like they tearing each other up. Like, they saying some bad words to them, bro.
And what do they call it? They call it Spanglish when you speak half Spanish, half English. What do you call it? Japanese in English?
It's called
Janglish.
English.
We're gonna call it Janglish, Dave.
Janglish.
But we'll see where it goes. Io, Stephanie Vicure, World Heavyweight. Well, it's not called the Heavyweight Championship for the women, so it's called the World Championship. They don't add that heavyweight, bro.
No, that is true. It's
is it disrespectful
for the men too?
Because they call it heavyweight, but the women's is the World Championship.
Well, I noticed the other day they don't say it no more.
They don't say it.
They just say WWE World Champion.
All right. Getting rid of the heavyweight. Champion. You don't want to body shame them, I
know, right?
All right, bro. The 4th storyline of the week. And it was almost my match of the week just because the crowd, bro. They love them some AJ Styles. I don't know what they say.
Shaking the whole damn arena, bro.
So crazy. And AJ, the last time he faced Cody in France, he couldn't acknowledge how good the crowd was because he was the heel.
Right.
But bro, he was grinning ear to ear, bro. He was like, bro, this is dope, bro, blah, blah, blah. But Dom, my boy Dirty Dom, gets the win. Gets the win, bro. Gets the win. And I didn't see AJ Styles winning this match, but JD from NY had something to say. He said the crowd was so into AJ Styles, why would you not have him win the belt in France? And I was like, if that's the case, bro, Gunther would never be champion. There's so many people that if we just listen to the crowd when the match is going on and we just change the belt because the crowd's really loud for one person, that was one of the stupidest things I've ever heard, bro.
Hold up. First of all, if he thought AJ Styles was going to take that title from Dom, that wouldn't happen, bro. Like, I knew that wouldn't happen. I don't care how loud the crowd is, ruckus for one competitor. Bro, Dom is going to hold on to that title for a very long time. I'm going to tell you why. Because he's making that title relevant and is keeping it in the picture. If Dominic didn't have that Intercontinental Championship, even if AJ Styles had it, bro, the way they utilize AJ Styles and how they utilize Dom, the title is going to become like a second thought, an afterthought.
Mm-hmm.
At least with the title being on Dom, even though he doesn't wrestle every week, but he's still featured in backstage promos and packages every week with the title. So because the title is on Dom, and Dom is one of the main guys right now on Raw. That's why I already knew, bro. They're not taking that title off of Dom. I don't know when they're gonna take it off, and I don't know who's gonna beat him for it. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, that's a good question. Who do you think will beat Dom for that title?
I don't know, bro. I think it might still be AJ Styles, because I don't think this is done for, bro. Because we get the interference from El Grande Americano.
Right.
Then we get the new AAA pay-per-view coming up on YouTube, and we get Dom versus Vikingo for their belt. I think Dom wins it this time. AJ and Grande get involved, and then maybe at WrestlePalooza or maybe Dom loses it in his hometown of San Diego at Survivor Series.
That would suck.
Yeah, that would suck, but I could see it happening soon, bro. I see it happening soon. I don't know why. I thought it was going to be the end of this rivalry with Dom beating AJ 2 times, but I just saw right before we jumped on that the plan is still going to be AJ and Dom in the future. So,
Jesus
I
Christ.
still think AJ might get the dub, bro. He might get the dub. I hope he doesn't. I want Dirty Dom to run this. Run it.
It's obviously not going to be WrestlePalooza.
There's so many matches that could be on WrestlePalooza.
Is there a Saturday night main event coming up? Is there one?
I haven't heard anything announced.
Okay. Because after WrestlePalooza, we're going to November. That's Survivor Series. So maybe it commences at Survivor Series. Who knows? But again, I don't think AJ Styles should take the title off of Dom.
I don't want him to. I think
you
it's
need
gonna
to let
happen.
Dom have that title until someone like a Dragunov comes back from injury, get into a program with Dom. That'll be a quick.
People
quick
love this man, bro. People love this guy, Dragunov,
because he's good in that damn ring, bro.
Yeah,
he wrestles with an intensity that you don't rarely see in the E.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe Dragunov take the title off of him. You know.
Yeah.
Maybe your boy Austin Theory.
I'm here for that.
That'll be something good.
They work out bros too. Yeah. They work out bros too.
Who?
Dom, Grayson Waller, Jey Uso, and Bronson are like tight.
Really? See, 2 of those dudes in that group, I didn't even think they even worked out. And I'm talking about Jey Uso and Dominic. But okay, I didn't think they worked out. And then
Braun Breaker's in there, bro. I saw one clip of Jey doing a bench, bro, and Braun's helping him. And then Braun does the bench, bro. There's like 20 more plates on that motherfucker.
Yeah. Jeez.
Yeah, and what you said about Judgment Day and all them being in backstage segments all the time and stuff, Roxanne talked about that on Chris Van Fleet podcast. She's like, since I joined the Judgment Day, she's like, we have so many backstage segments and then matches and that. She's like, I'm just heavily involved all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's good.
Man, I didn't think Judgment Day would last this long, bro. I did
not. I'm not going to lie. I thought they were going to dismantle a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Wow. But, man, they actually carried on without Damian and Rhea.
And they always have gold. Good. They always have gold some way or another, bro. It's crazy. And that brings me to the match of the week, y'all. And it involves someone from the Judgment Day. And this was a hard one. I didn't include anything from Clash in Paris. We kind of already talked about SmackDown, so I just had to pick from Raw. And it's going to be the Viking Raiders. No, I'm just playing. It's not the Viking Raiders. It's going to be Finn and Dragon Lee, bro. This match was short, but it was banging.
Yeah, again, another one of those Dragon Lee, JD, Dragon Lee, Finn type of matches, bro. But they don't let them bang. They don't. Like it was short. Last week. What? Yeah. Short. Bro, I think I honestly feel like this match was beat the JD McDonough and Dragon Lee match just in time restraints by a little bit. But it wasn't that much. like I said, the WWE knows, bro. They said, look, we know they know if you can bang, they know you can hang, but they ain't trying to pay all them goddamn doctor bills. That's what they ain't trying to do, bro. You know what I'm saying?
We give you a little tease,
they give you a little croissant type of tease. And man, I'm not surprised it's Finn Balor, bro. That's Prince Devitt. That motherfucker was in New Japan Pro Wrestling in the Bullet Club.
And he actually got the win, bro. He hasn't won a singles match, and I can't even remember, bro. Finally got the win.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny because that's funny you say that because it seems like Finn Balor is always the one who's getting the pin for Judgment Day when they win the championships. You know what I'm saying? But solo win, not so much, man.
Yeah,
I agree. This was a good. It was a damn good match, bro. It's just too short. WWE don't like wrestlers wrestling for some reason. Why? Why, man?
Because it ain't pro wrestling, bro. It's our sports entertainment.
You're right. But in my perfect world, give me AEW's sports / pro wrestling physicality, hard hitting action in the ring with WWE's production and glamour and lights, bro. Put those two babies together. Man, you're talking about a great show every week, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's visually appealing and the match, there's substance, there's sizzle, and there's fucking steak. Give me a promotion does that. But I feel like AEW, they production, bro, has been getting a lot better, bro. Like, I can't remember the last time, you know what I'm saying, I said, man, this was bad production right here. You know what I'm saying? Their production has immensely stepped up, bro. I got a word on the street about AEW. Y'all stay tuned for word on the street. But, man, just great match, man. This was a great match. Damn, I'm surprised you ain't saying nothing about Smacky.
Well, it was kind of led into, it kind of bled into Clash and Petty. So
do you want to talk about the big thing that happened on Smacky?
What was the big thing? What we talking about? What we talking about here?
Oh, was out last week.
What?
Sami playing?
Oh, yeah, that happened. Yeah, I don't care about Sami's.
So let's talk about that because I'm mad that it happened because you take the title off Solo.
Yeah, they did. They sure did, bro. They had to have a belt change in Paris in these 3 events, bro. And once I saw Sami Zayn win the belt, I said, AJ got no shot now because they ain't gonna switch both belts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Man.
And that's why WWE's kind of predictable. They don't when was the pay-per-view where multiple belts switched? Switch. Once you see one, I feel like then you're like, oh, none of the other belts are switching.
That's the one title switch for the night. No, you're right, man. You're right. So what I'm saying is, do you feel like not the title switch? What was the other shit we was talking about? Oh, okay, Sami playing, right? Now that Sami playing has the U.S. Championship, the U.S. Championship is gonna fall back into obscurity again because they're not going to use Sami Zayn in that light. And I've heard people say, "Oh, Karrion Kross is coming back because Sami has the U.S. Championship, bruh." Please, no, it's not happening, bro. I happen to have on good accord because me and Kross, we like this, bro. We've been texting back and forth on Instagram. We like this, and I can promise you, it is not a work. My man is done. I don't know
if it don't happen at WrestlePalooza, it ain't happening.
No, I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen, bro.
I'm saying I will give up hope if it doesn't happen on ESPN WrestlePalooza.
Well, okay. Well, Aaron, prepare to give up hope because it's not going to happen. And I'm going to tell you another reason why I know it's not going to happen. But it's a good thing. Scarlett, she announced a week ago, she's making her way back to the ring. She is going to, I don't forget what promotion she's going to have her first match in.
It's probably GCW. That's where they've been hanging though.
It's some other joint. But yeah, she's making her way back in the ring. Finally, bro. Finally. And Kross agreed when I said, you and I talked about this topic a couple of weeks ago on the pod, and we just couldn't figure out why they never utilized her in the ring. And he liked it. And he was like, yeah, I agree. So Karrion, bro. Kross. Now fuck Karrion.
Karrion Kross. Killer Kross.
You know, we got your back on the Full Heelz podcast.
Kevin. Man. We'll just call him Kevin.
Kross, man. It's Kross. We need to get him on the pod, man. Come on, Kross.
Come on, Krossy.
On, man.
We got you. We won't ask any crazy questions. I mean, I might.
No, we don't ask no questions about if it's working or not. We gonna talk, politics with you, man.
Yeah.
Did you know that one of his favorite wrestlers was Psycho Sid, bro? And I was like, fuck, I forgot about Psycho Sid, bro. That was my dude.
My boy Sid Vicious?
No, Psycho Sid. I mean, he used to be Sid Vicious in WCW, but when he was with Shawn Michaels' bodyguard after this storyline was great. So here's some more WWE shit. I was a huge Diesel fan. I just not found out Kross was too.
Yeah.
Big Diesel fan. So I was a huge Diesel fan. That was my number one guy in the E. Shawn Michaels and him broke up, former bodyguards, two dudes with attitudes. That was, that was their little thing they had. Then he brought in Psycho Sid. And guess what Psycho Sid's finishing move was? The powerbomb.
Powerbomb.
Jackknife versus powerbomb. Big man versus big man. That was a great rivalry to see. Psycho Sid versus Diesel with Shawn Michaels in his corner and stuff. That was great, man. That was great. So, yeah, Psycho Sid, man. I got to give some flowers to Psycho Sid, man. You know what I'm saying? I got to give him a shout out.
Remember when Scott Hall and Kevin Nash went to WCW and Vince was like, it's all about the character. And he replaced Diesel and Razor Ramon with two other people.
Yeah.
And Diesel was actually Mark Jacobs Kane, right?
Yes, Diesel was Kane.
Yeah.
And Razor Ramon was some other dude. You know
some guy we don't remember his name.
Yeah, he was Razor, like ate me chili dogs. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was gonna say. He was a little chunky, little chunky, y'all.
That was good, man.
Anything else on the W, or as we like to call it here, the E?
The E, man. One thing. Fans of the WWE, I would like to not extend my apology for calling it the E, because I don't know why I get so butthurt because it's called the E. Last time I checked, the E stands for entertainment. Last time I checked, they specialize in entertainment. So why is that such a bad thing for calling the company the E? Like,
you know what people call the NBA?
What?
The association.
Yeah.
The last letter.
Yeah.
Association. We just call it E. We can call it entertainment if y'all want, because that's what the E stands for.
It's just too damn long. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, see, on the most people call it the association, right? But on the streets, we call it the league. Hey, man, the league. You know what I'm saying? So, and then the NFL, we call it the what? The Shield.
Yeah, the Shield.
The Shield. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of night, your boys in action tonight. Hey, good luck, y'all. Good luck to you guys today. Good luck, man. Y'all done traded Michael Parsons for the whole, like, what?
We good, bro. We good. We was bottom 5 defense with him. We'll be bottom 5 defense without. We were bottom 5. We were bottom 5 defense in the league last year with Micah Parsons. So you want to pay a man $100 million to still be bottom 5 in the league? How about we save that money and then still be bottom 5 in the league?
Well,
I'll take the draft picks
to your damn quarterback. Y'all offense still ain't popping. Shit.
We're gonna be all right. I'm a realistic Cowboy fan.
Of all time, Dak Prescott.
Hopefully we get in the playoffs. Hopefully.
Oh, shit.
All right, bro. That was WWE top 5 storylines of the week. Let us know if we missed anything, what you thought was a better storyline.
Oh, yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. Peace. Bam.